Okay, so hello everyone. We are from Group 4. So our project is about information system intervention at Wadi Hadramawt restaurant. So there are 5 of us, myself, Ram Prabhu, Safina, Akma, Morgana, as well as Ashraf. All right. So our project is based at Wadi Hadramawt. So it is actually a Yemeni and Arabian cuisine restaurant. So it is located at Jalan Ampang at Kuala Lumpur over there. And the owner is Mr. Jihad. He's about 30 years old, and he's been running the restaurant ever since 2011 until now. So at the pictures that you guys are looking is actually the actual physical retail restaurant, the interior of the restaurant, as well as the food which they serve at the restaurant. All right, so we had a discussion with Mr. Jihad, and we found out that there are several issues happening at the restaurant. So at the present, based on our discussion, he feels that there is a need for him to increase the customer satisfaction, and also post pandemic, the COVID-19 and so forth, customers are very cautious. So they are very concerned about their safety at the restaurant. Then next is he also feels that he needs to increase more option for customers. This is to help him to increase the sales at the restaurant. So based on our discussion, his current main issue he's facing is actually cash transactions. So we'll look further into it. All right. So at the for the cash transaction at Wadi Hadramawt, there are 3 main issues. Number 1 is he's having inefficient payment method. So what they do is they have a over-the-counter payment method, which is they're doing right now, the conventional one. Then next is Maybank transfer. So whenever there is a delivery which he made for the customers, he will ask them to make a Maybank transfer to him. Then he will deliver the meals to them. Then next is they already have a website, but unfortunately the website is not linked for any payment method. So this is also one of the issues that he's facing. Next is slow cash flow. If he makes any online transaction, he's feeling that there is a long buffer time because they need to wait for them to receive payment from the online platform, for example, Foodpanda and so forth. So he feels that it actually has a slow cash flow. Next is the COVID-19 situation. So customers actually don't like to pay over the counter nowadays. They are doing more deliveries than dining. So this is also a problem for him, whereby his current way of doing transaction is actually over the counter. So this is what he's facing. So going forth, so our mission statement is actually to ease the customer and the Wadi Hadramawt management to handle the payments for the purchases via implementing an IT solution or payment gateway. So this is our way of solving their problem. So our objective to achieve the mission statement, what we're going to do is we're going to make an easy payment method whereby we're going to implement the payment gateway. Then we also want to make sure that we increase the customer satisfaction. So the payment gateway will actually help them to achieve this. Then the fast cash flow. This one is also to because of the payment gateway method, we can actually ensure this. And next, finally, is safe and secure. COVID-19 as well as the payment gateway is actually a very secure online transaction method.
Okay. Let me continue with implementation plan for website. Our initial plan is to develop payment gateway, but it wouldn't work effectively without integrating it with restaurant website. We first develop a website for the restaurant and we integrate payment gateway with the website. So let me continue with the website development. It requires a step-by-step process. Firstly, research. Information about the project and clients and purpose of developing the website are required. Next, Planning, it incorporates making a site map, anticipating plans and characterizing expectation and assigning assets. While for designing, it involves making an essential draft, which could be graphical in order to acquire a feeling of the web architecture. Next, for the content creation, SEO, search engine optimization, mobile-friendly online reservation, easily customizable automated marketing, and social monitoring involved in introducing indispensable information. Despite that, for development, is the process of creating the web app's actual functionalities, which include integrate with payment gateway, and designing the visual elements and dealing with the user for testing. For testing phase, it is progression of thorough tests are completed to guarantee that any issues in the framework. Finally, for maintenance, it is all about keeping the site running admirably and drawing in new clients.
3.
Next is the implementation plan of payment gateway. Okay, what is payment gateway? It's a merchant service supplied by e-commerce application service provider. So this merchant allows e-businesses, online merchant, bricks and clicks, or conventional bricks and mortar to authorize credit cards or direct payments. The payment gateway may be provided by a bank or to its client, but it can also be supplied as a separate service by a specialist financial service provider. Payment gateway acts as a third party between merchants and customers that securely accepting funds and transferring them to the merchant's bank account. A payment gateway is a virtual representation of a real point of sales terminal at the physical store. A payment gateway is a cloud-based software that can be integrated into a POS system to process transactions when customers pay with their credit card. The principle of payment gateway is to make sure that payment process is secure, effective, and trouble-free. So this is basically the working of a payment gateway. So this is the process of the payment gateway. Yeah. So first, customer will pay via phone or website. Payment details securely sent via payment gateway. Then merchant account process the payment details. Then customer will get notification that payment has been successful or has been declined. And then lastly, funds settled to merchant. This is minus process fee. Next, please. All right. In this pandemic situation that we are facing, QR code ordering system is meant to curb the spread of COVID-19 while enjoying dining in the restaurant. The most reusable item in the restaurant is the printed menu. However, it is impossible to sanitize the printed menu after every usage. QR ordering through the customer's mobile device is the solution. The guest uses his or her mobile device to scan the QR code, view the menu, and make the order without having to download the app. So Wadi Hadramawt restaurant has taken this step to ensure contactless ordering. However, the QR code system at the restaurant is not integrated with the payment method. As such, enhancing the QR ordering system with the payment gateway integration is our implementation plan for the restaurant. So the graphic here shows the payment gateway integration at the Wadi Hadramawt. So the QR ordering system is ideal for a busy restaurant like Wadi. So no waiting in long queue at the cash register to pay for the food. This integration also will link to the POS system available at the restaurant. Next, please. All right, this is the typical payment gateway cost. So the cost depends on the add-on item that the company wish to apply and subscribe. So at the below, at the bottom of the slide is the typical what we have in Malaysia. We have PayPal, we have Stripe, we have Toyib, MoPlay, and EGHL. So this is the example of payment gateway service provider in Malaysia. Thanks.
3.
For value discipline, model, it is developed to shape the restaurant's essential value offer. We have 3 value discipline model: customer intimacy, product leadership, and operational excellence. For customer intimacy, easy to use online ordering app or website, secured payment methods, giving away free gift cards to customer, and social media marketing in order to show a level of commitment to the core customer through serving up a truly convenient experience. Next, for the product leadership, conduct continuous research into the latest trends and developments in giving higher value to customer through cutting-edge foods, swift machines onboarding, and scalable platforms are important to perceive the greatness, innovation, and critical thinking. Finally, for operation excellence, it includes excellent dining service, a tight operation team, a razor-sharp focus on managing ingredients, cost, and mitigating food business risk by tapping into technology. It helps business to establish a culture of excellence. Thank you.
3.
Okay, for the SWOT analysis, we will start with the strength part first. The first strength in the term of branding, where the Wadi Hadramawt is well known as one of the famous restaurants that serve authentic Yemeni and Arab food. They employ the most competent chef, Yemeni specialists to cook the food. The second strength is the customer loyal based on customer review. Okay, the customer will repeat several times after they had their meal at a Wadi Hadramawt restaurant. The third strength will be on the authentic Yemeni menu, where there are specific attraction in terms of the menu they offer to the customer. The last strength is the connecting with the delivery company, where they have joint venture with some delivery companies such as Food Panda and TripAdvisor for the delivery service purpose. So indirectly, their restaurant will get more order, not only by people that in approach. Okay, next, we'll focus on the weakness part. The first weakness is the contactless order method using QR code. Does not allow customer to make online payment. Wadi Hadramawt still use the traditional method like paying at the counter instead of the online payment, which is more convenient. The second weakness is the lack of digital growth, where they still use the manual method for their payment, order, and inventory system. Okay, for the opportunity part, the first opportunity is the online payment gateway being applied by improving the technology to enable some contactless payment tech such as e-wallet via mobile application. The second opportunity is a website improvement for the payment, order, and inventory system. The improvement will bring a positive impact not only to their customer when they allow the online payment method, but also to the restaurant worker for the inventory system. The person that will deliver the food, which is from the delivery company, the allies, which also will have a positive impact if the order system is improved as well. And the last part is the threat. The first threat is the competition existing from another Arabic restaurant, so they will need to compete among themselves. And second threat is the same menu served. It's not easy to be customer top choice, but they will keep on comparing the taste among other restaurants that serve the same menu as offered by Wadi Hadramawt. That's all.
3.
Okay, let me continue with empathy map. Okay, empathy map is a collaborative visualization used to articulate what we know about a particular type of customer. So the says quadrant here, it shows certain of what customers say out loud about the restaurant. The things quadrant captures what the customer thinking, thoughts, and experience in the restaurants. The does quadrant is encloses the action the customer takes. And finally, for the feel quadrant, it is the customer's emotional state, often represented as an adjective and plus a short set for context. Thank you.
Go.
Okay, I will proceed with the DFT. The food ordering system is actually a type of software that allows the manager of restaurant to manage and accept the place, order over the internet or the restaurant. In the TFT, input, processing, and output are used to represent and define the overall system. So we can see here in the DFT level 0 of Wadi Hadramawt restaurant, there are 5 external entities involved that are customers, manager, kitchen, logistic agent, and supplier. So the diagram above shows the relationship between all the external entities under the management system. All external entities, customer, manager, kitchen, logistic agents, and supplier have their input and output to the Wadi Hadramawt restaurant food ordering system. So we go to the next level in the DFT level 1. Okay, the process begins with the customer login and registration. So the customer could then proceed to order online by choosing one of the menu. The system administrator manage the entire order system from time to time. So the center administration, on the other hand, will be notified of the status of order and passed to the kitchen. When the food ready, kitchen will update and go to the delivery data store and pick up by the delivery agent. So the delivery agent will send the food to the customer. Then for the manager, all the reports will go to the manager, and for the inventory will go to the supplier to make an order for inventory. Okay, next. Then for the roadmap design, okay, at first our group choose absent precision for this project, but absent precision is not accepting any project to be done due to confidential data. As such, the group decided Wadi Hadramawt restaurant. So at first we identifying an organization, so we decided Wadi Hadramawt. Okay, then for the second is understanding the current system. As Ram said before, the restaurant has the point of sales post system. So the restaurant offering dine-in, takeout, and delivery to customer. Method of ordering food is by conventional method. The waiter taking dine-in orders, in-house menu apps for dine-in or take-out customer to order in contactless manner, and also by food delivery such as Lalamo. So the website developed by their partner in Saudi. Then the website is for customer to view and the menu and order via phone call and structured form in the website. The website also offers the delivery to various areas in Klang Valley. So we understand the current system. The third one is project planning. For the short term, we propose to create the reservation and ordering system, also the payment gateway. And for the long term, we propose the website and post system integration. And the fourth one is the project planning. Okay. We are doing the data flow diagram as I explained before, and we decide the external entities, and we list up the process for the data flow program. Then we are doing the empathy map to get the information gathering, and then we are doing the conceptualization. Okay, and for the fifth one is content creation. Okay, we are doing the online order and payment gateway for the content of our website, and then the last thing is for the development. This development is to creating the web apps and the functionalities. Okay, I think that is all for roadmap design. Thank you.